Hey everyone, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
So
Really
many
helpful.
congratulations. Just give me a moment. Dr. Mavish is joining us too. Oh, you are very happy. I can see your happiness. Many congratulations. So how are you feeling?
Super.
Oh,
I'm very happy. I'm really,
yeah, I can see your happiness. I can
yeah.
see it on your face.
You know, it was a hard work since February. I was very unsure to go for this or not because I'm long time I did not do any exams. But you encouraged me all, Dr. Mehwish. She was very supportive, and they told me to give it a try and just to join the website. And once I started, I get in with these also the group discussions. And yeah, I decided in I think May, that I will do in September, because I thought it was very helpful. Your sessions were very helpful. I even did not write a lot of textbooks. I got only your lectures and only one Oxford revision book, which you have recommended for me. And I did not read all the topics, only certain topics that I did not understand very well, and I did it. And a very special thank you to Dr. Desiree for the statistics. I never loved it and I never understood it, but with her, it's about a spoon feeding. So yeah.
Thank you so very much
Thank
for
you.
your lovely feedback. Actually, all our mentors are coming to congratulate you. Dr. Mavish has joined. Oh, Dr. Mavish has joined us. Hi, Dr. Mavish. How are you doing? Hello, Dr. Mavish. Can you hear me? Yeah, there are some, I guess, internet issues on Dr. Mavish's side. So we have Dr. Manisha. Hi, Dr. Manisha. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm okay. Happy.
So, how are you feeling now?
Much better.
Much better. So, what's your percentage? I just wanted to know. So, our students still know that. How much hard work you have done?
I got 85%.
Oh, mashallah,
Um,
that's very good. Really, I'm very impressed, proud of you. So, how was your preparation and how was the journey with MedExamExpert overall?
It was excellent, actually. Without our tutors, I think it would have been 10 times more difficult. They were very helpful throughout this whole thing. I was telling Dr. Miwish, without her, I would have been so lost.
Yeah.
So it was really helpful.
Manisha, I'm here. I'm listening. I was quiet. I
Oh,
was just
Dr.
waiting
Mavish is
you
with us.
to end this. But I want to just add that Manisha is very hardworking student, and I really enjoyed while she was studying. I was feeling that I am adding knowledge for myself also, because she was so wonderfully taking the topics out, and she was making me think about the questions also. So we really enjoyed that part of her preparation. And I was quite sure that she will get a really amazing score, and she got it. And now I'm very happy for her. Congratulations, Manisha.
Thank you.
So, how are you feeling now?
Much better, no anxiety.
So, I will just suggest you to join the MRCOG-2 preparation plan or course quite soon, because now the difficult part of your journey has begun. Now you are MRCOG-1, but unless you clear all three parts, it's still a difficult journey. So we are with you for the rest of your journey. So just plan the next part of your exam and let the team know when you want to take it, and they will definitely help you adding into the next part of the course. Okay, congratulations again.
Thank you, Dr. Mehwish. You have been very patient to our questions, discussions, and doubtful moments. You were very
told you,
supportive. Even when your
thank you.
son was sick, you were very supportive. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's my duty. But I have told you that I enjoy studying with students a
Exactly.
lot.
You do it with
With the
love.
students, I love to take the questions, educational questions, and then we solve it. And this is like we are solving the riddles. So when students are so dedicated and they want to dig in the topics and they want to read the topics in detail, I become very happy. So this is kind of enjoyment for me. And when you say thank you, it makes me feel a little embarrassed. And also I know that there is a whole team with me, the whole team of MedExam, the whole team of mentors. So this is actually a whole teamwork. And I really, really appreciate the backend team, the rest of the mentors who are always available in the groups with the students, and together, when we get this success, when we get to start this celebration session, I know that everybody from the MedExam team is a part of it, and I actually am very glad to be a part of this team. So all the students who passed the exam, they made us really, really proud. And
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
just amazed at the percentages. How
Yeah,
high the
exactly.
percentages
I'm amazed
they are
too. It was
getting.
like 92%, 90%, 91%. I was literally so amazed. So we have another result. It's Anusha. So she got 79 percentage. And oh, Dr. Mustafa is with us. He wants to say something. He's passed too. Hello, Dr. Mustafa. How you doing? How you feeling now?
Hello, ma'am. How are you? I'm
I'm doing
feeling
great. Thank you.
I'm feeling quite happy, and all the credit goes to MedExam experts for
Thank you so
literally
much.
everything. To be very
Yeah.
honest, especially our mentors, ma'am, they were always there for us. Dr. Mavish was there in the last 30 crucial moments of our time when we were all feeling low and tense regarding the exam and the pressure. And I think the way she interacted with each and every individual
Yeah.
really gave a booster and credit to all the students, and their
Yeah.
performances show how much of an effort MedExam Expert did. And I think it was one of the
Yeah.
best decisions of my life to join them. And I
Oh,
will continue
thank
to
you
join
so
them.
much. Thank you so very
No
much,
problem.
Dr. Mustafa. I'm
Thank you so
very
much.
happy that you have passed your exam. I'm really proud of you. So we have a long list. It's a very long list. So I just wanted to start one by one. I'll give just time to everybody like 5 or 10 minutes because we have a very long list, as I've told you. So we are next we are go to Dr. Lena. Hi, Dr. Lena. How are you doing? Hi. Okay, Dr. Namita, how are you? So I guess there is some issues on Dr. Lina's side.
Hello.
Congratulations, Dr. Mustafa. I was the evidence of your hard work, and I'm really proud of you. And
Yeah,
Thank you
we
so much.
the
yeah,
words you have uttered about my exam, they have made me really, really happy. Thank you so much.
yeah,
No
thank you
problem.
so
Thank you,
much.
ma'am.
So we have Dr. Namita. Hi, Dr. Namita, how are you doing? How are you
Hello.
feeling?
I'm feeling very happy, and I would like to
Congratulations.
thank you,
Congratulations,
Dr.
yeah.
Mavish. This credit goes to Dr. Mavish.
Yeah.
I'm very happy because I decided to join this course in the last 2 months only. There was only two
Oh,
months left,
really?
and I'm really, really thankful uh, to all the mentors for all the support. This would not have been possible without Dr. Mavish. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So how was your journey
Thank you,
overall
Dr.
with MedExam
Namita.
Expert, Dr. Namita? I just
It
wanted
was
to ask,
very
yeah.
uh, it was very good. All the lectures, everything was up to point, and the last 5 days course was very, very helpful because most of the questions were from the last 5 days um, course that we took.
Really. So thank you so very much for your wonderful feedback. Dr. Mavish, we have Dr. Helmi, our chief mentor for part one. He's there. So hi, Dr. Helmi, how are you feeling? We have so many students who have passed their exams. So for now we have top scorers. Like we have 4 top scorers who scored 90% above marks. So what are you, how you're feeling now? I'm so excited even.
Welcome, Dr. Helmi, to the session.
Welcome, Mafia. Welcome, Dr. Mawish. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you,
Hello.
sir.
Hi, sir.
So I'm so glad for these marvelous results. Yes, yani, these results made my day today because I just finished my work and then I saw the results. So it was
Oh,
a really good end for this day. I'm so happy for the
yeah.
candidates who made it and passed the exam, and of course that's the first step, and they have 2 more steps to be MRCOG. So this will be a good push for them to proceed with them with the next steps immediately without delay. I hope all of you, especially those who fulfilled the requirements for part 3, that they have already 4 years of experience, that they proceed immediately with part 2, then part 3 immediately to finish this prestigious degree. And of course, I'm so happy for all of you. And of course, the results are so great. Like I see that many patients got 90%, and this give me like a good feeling that we are on the right track, that our course and our materials are going well with the strategy for the Royal College. Of course, the feedback of our colleagues who took the course and passed the exam will be, of course, of great help to us to still keep ourselves updated and improved to make or keep ourselves on the top of all the online courses companies, inshallah. So
Inshallah.
again, congratulations, all of you.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Helmi. Dr. Helmi, we have Dr. Aksa with us. She secured 90% mark in part 1. So Dr. Aksa, can you
That's
hear me?
it's 92.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 90,
Inshallah.
all right.
Yeah, it's 90. So Dr. Aksa, can you please hear me? Would you like to
Hello,
open your mic? Hi, how are you? Very, very congratulations.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you feeling now? How was your experience and overall journey with MedExamExpert?
Well, first of all, when I joined the course, I didn't know anything about the MRCOG, and I can't even explain how all the members of this group, even the mentors, Dr. Halme, Dr. Desiree, and Dr. Mehvish, they all have worked together and they have worked efficiently that I can't even have the words to explain all this thing. And I don't even think that I can score the 90%. That is above my expectations.
I'm very proud of you.
But I
I
totally
didn't know
knew
how
that
to
Aksa
express
will
my
get
feelings.
this wonderful score because the
I
way
can
she was
feel the
reading
shiver
in the
in
group,
her voice.
I could assure that she will get us a very high score because the students who
I
are
really
actively
want to
studying,
thank Dr. Mavish, especially whenever we tag them, Dr. Mavish, please help us. Dr. Mavish, please this. Dr. Mavish, what is this? Dr.
mentors.
Mavish is always there. She never
Oh,
ever sees to think what kind of students they are. They are always so irritating. No, dear students, please follow this thing. Please follow guidelines. Please follow syllabus. We are there. Don't worry about that thing. Don't be panic. And this is so wonderful. Actually, you need the support for all these things. We are
yeah,
already doing the
exactly.
work. We already got panic, and this is very important to go through this. And this is this is a great achievement for me, and I can't go through it without MedExam. I especially want to thank my mentors, especially Dr. Mahvish and the whole team which are working behind, especially the Sir Yaver, who actually help us in booking the exam and all those things. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
and
is a
everyone. I
wonderful
will
person.
Thank you so
definitely
much,
going to
Dr.
join
Aksa.
for part 2.
Thank you
Dr.
so
Aksa,
very
thank
much.
you for highlighting this thing that whenever any mentor of MedExam is tagged in a query, I know that Dr. Helmi and Dr. Desiree, actually, I also have very tough schedules at work, at home, the family responsibilities, everything. But this is something in the minds of the mentors that they don't leave the query behind. They don't want to leave the students behind, and they're not prioritizing their own chores. So what happens whenever there is a question about microbiology, Dr. Desiree is always there to answer. Whenever there is a pathology question, Dr. Helmi always supports us. Being a moderator, this is my responsibility to answer the queries, but our senior mentors, they don't have enough time. I know their schedules and they don't have enough time to look into the questions of the group, but they do make all the possibilities. And many times,
Yeah, their planning is so strong, Dr. Mavish. I guess Dr. Helmi is the really very strength of part one. So he made
yes,
all the strategies and he makes sure that every student shall follow that strategies to pass their exam. So I just got another message from Dr. Amber. Dr. Amber joined our session as well. She got
yes, Dr.
84%
Amber has
mark.
cleared the exam.
Hi, Dr. Amber. Can you
Congratulations,
hear
Dr.
me?
Amber.
Yes, hello and thank you so much, especially Dr. Mavish, Dr. Helmi sir and everyone. Thank you so much. Actually, I did not get too much time to study, but with the help of this very well organized course, I was able to achieve that. Thank you so much, the whole team. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Very, very congratulations,
Congratulations,
Dr.
Dr. Amber.
Amber.
We are just talking about the structure of the MedExam course. And
Yeah.
as Mafia has told you, that Dr. Helmi is actually the backbone of this course and he has organized the whole structure. So actually, we are just blessed to get the guidance from Dr. Helmi and Dr. Desiree also. And the other strong
Yeah.
part of our team, the technical team, is our CEO, Mr. Hassan. So having a real good and strong guidance from these two members, I think this is the reason that we achieve this success in every batch. And with the time is passing, with the passing period of time, we are getting higher and higher scores from the students, and that's so relaxing. That's so, I mean, I can't tell you how delighted I am today that our students got so wonderful scores.
Yeah, no doubt. It was a wonderful course because of our mentors. So we have many of our students. So for now, we have Dr. Zana with us. Hi, Dr. Zana. Can you hear
Hi.
me? How are you doing and how are
Alhamdulillah,
you
Alhamdulillah,
feeling?
Afa. Well, I'm feeling like I'm some other world, not in this
Oh,
world.
I can see the excitement. I can
This
see
is
it.
the
I did
feeling.
it
This is
generally, but
exactly
I
the
couldn't get
feeling.
through it. But
Yeah.
by searching the group, where to go up, and with the duties, it was very difficult. So I just joined in August. Lovely course, lovely audios, recorded audios, and questions, interaction, then study group and Facebook, and ever ready, Dr. Mavish. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, the whole team.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
I
so
really
much. Thank you
enjoyed and
so
I
much.
am looking forward for the other session, inshallah ta'ala, which is our dream to go forward. But really,
Exactly.
thank you very much and may Allah bless you all
Thank
more
you
and
so
more,
much.
inshallah.
We really
Thank
need
you.
your prayers. We really need your hard work. Okay,
But
I
it
just
was
wanted to
excellent.
ask Dr. Helmi. Yeah. Dr. Helmi, few of our
Thank you.
students are asking that when they should take part 2 exam. So what do you suggest?
So Mafi, actually, your question is very important one. Yes. So I think this depends on you and their background knowledge and experience. I know that as an eligibility criteria, they are all eligible to take part 2 immediately after part 1 success. Okay. But actually, it's not about the eligibility criteria only. Okay, part 2, I think it's the hardest step in the 3 steps. I can say that it's even harder than part 3. I'm not saying it's impossible, but of course it's the main exam where the Royal College want to test your background clinical knowledge. In part 3 you are going just to be examined about how to communicate with the patient, about the counseling, how to talk with the patient. So it will be like and a very interesting and interacting exam. Unlike part 2, they want to make sure that you have the enough clinical experience. So if you are already practicing at least for 2 years, you can take the exam. You can start studying the guidelines and reading the talks and everything. You can take the exam. But if you are still a fresh graduate and this is your first year of training in the OB and gynae, so I think you should wait at least for a good time to at least you get the clinical experience from your practice. So that's my advice, you know, because I don't want anyone who is still, you know, a fresh graduate or still has just started practicing OB and gynae to get frustrated by, you know, trying part 2 and then Allah forbid, you know, he may not be or she may not be able to pass the exam. So they may get upset or something like that, because, you know, this is the core of the clinical experience. So if you have enough clinical experience, please proceed immediately. If you still just started your training, please wait for some time until you you are standing on a strong, you know, ground in the clinical experience for OB and gynae. So
Okay,
that's my
thank you
advice.
so very
Dr.
much. Yeah.
Helmi has summarized it so well that for the ones who are already working in the OBS-gynae and they know a lot of the things, the clinical things about the OBS-gynae, they can take the exam quite soon, because we tell students to take the exam within 6 to 8 months after part 1.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that's not the rule. That's not the rule. And Dr. Helmi has cleared it so well that you need a strong clinical experience for making the part 2 exam easy for you. So thank you so much, Dr.
Yeah.
Helmi. This is
Thank
a
you so
really
very much,
great
Dr.
piece of
Helmi.
advice.
So, Dr. Mavish, we have Dr. Fatma. She's waiting since very long.
Yes.
She wanted to share her experience overall with MedExamExpert. Hello, Dr. Fatma. How are you?
Hello, hello. I am good. I'm really very excited and very happy.
I can see this. I can see
Congratulations.
this.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations. So,
you.
how was
I
your journey
really
with
thank
MedExamExpert?
MedExam. Yeah, it was amazing. You people are not only teachers but are true mentors. Like really supporting in our tough times. Really, I'm so
Yeah.
happy. It was my best decision to join it. I was in dilemma whether to
Oh,
join or not. Yeah, in the
okay.
beginning, but I'm very much happy with the
Thank you
results and
so
with the
very much.
guidance, with the support. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much,
Thank
Dr.
you, Dr.
Fatma.
Fatma. Thank you.
Many congratulations again. So, Dr. Mavish, we have Dr.
Thank you.
Asya with us, Dr. Isra. Hi, Dr. Asya. Hi, Dr. Asya. Can you hear me? Okay, let's start with Dr. Isra. Hi, Dr. Isra.
Hi, doctor. How are you?
Hello, congratulations. How are you feeling?
Actually, the voice can tell what's the feeling
Yeah,
at this time.
exactly. I can feel the shiver. I can feel the excitement. How are you?
Thank you from the moon to back. Really, thank you very much, doctor. Thank you. Really, if you you are not helping us, I don't know really what I had to do.
Congratulations,
thank
Dr.
you.
Isra. You were really a very
Congratulations.
hardworking student, and
Yeah,
I knew that.
my concern, doctor, really I have planned to go for July. However, I am working like 12-hour shift per day and like only with 1 to 2 days off per week. So what about the preparation for this duration? Can I go for?
Yeah. Actually, Dr. Isra, I just before answering your question, I just wanted to ask a simple question. How was your experience in the study group? How was the
Oh my
material?
God,
How was the mentorship?
it's everything. It was really great. You know, I have no word to say about this. Really, it was really great. Yani, very and a lot of thanks to you, Doctora.
Okay, thank you so very much. Dr. Mavish, we have Dr. Lena with us. She got 80%
Okay,
marks.
Mafia,
Yeah,
I want to answer Dr. Isra for her, you know,
please.
her planning. Okay, yes. If you are planning to take July exam for part 2,
Yeah.
you okay? So you have to start, you know, your plans. You have to start studying. You still have a very enough time, okay? And you have to reevaluate yourself. You know, like once they start, you know, the exam application. I mean, when they send the timing for of expression of interest and so and everything before July exam, you have to reevaluate yourself. If you are ready, then proceed for the exam. If you still you feel you need some extra time, okay, then you may postpone to January. But at least you have to start. You have to take the decision from now. Start planning your study, and then reevaluate yourself like 3 months before the exam again. Okay.
So if I study hard, so I can go for it, right? Even if I have 12-hour shift per day.
Yes, but you have, of course, to try to take some time off before the exam, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah, for
before the
sure.
exam.
I will take 1 month or maybe 45 days off. Yeah.
Okay, that would be fine.
Also, doctor,
You
in
have
the
to start.
starting, if you manage to study only 3 to 4 days a week, you will get to know about the syllabus, about the guidelines. So it will be easy for you to proceed this way. And on the weekends, when you have good time for rest and study both, then you can study more. So you said 12 hours a day. That's a huge time because after working for whole 12 hours, one is tired, one needs rest. So
Yeah,
I
sure.
would say that delaying an exam, which will cost nothing, but it will save your health and it will save your
Sure.
exam also. So
Okay.
planning wisely is everything. And Dr. Helmi has guided you very well. And that 3 months before exam, you will assess yourself if you are able to take it or not.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you for your help. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ishta, for
Congratulations
joining
again.
us.
Thank you. And my degree, it's 85%. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's a great.
Congratulations.
Okay, great.
Great.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
So we
thank
have
you.
Dr. Lina with us. Hi, Dr. Lina.
Hi, hello, doctor. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you? Can you hear
I'm
me?
good. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Actually, I would like to thank all MedExam expert team. Such a beautiful team, such very cooperative people. We wouldn't have done this without you.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Lina. Dr. Lina, I want to know your percentage, please.
I got 80%.
Oh, that's great. Mashallah. Thank you so very much for sharing.
Dr.
Yeah.
Lina was a part of our workshop also. So
Yeah.
why don't you ask about this experience also, Makta?
Yeah, how was your
It's
experience
She was
overall,
very
Dr.
active in
Lina? I
our
just
workshop.
wanted to know.
Yeah, actually, I'm so happy that I joined mid-exam. Even with the workshop was very beneficial. Most of the questions were from the workshop. I was afraid actually about the result because I had very short period of preparation because I'm working also 12-hour shift and some nights, some days. So it was hard and difficult to manage all this, but I managed at the my maximum, and the last minute revision with the workshop was amazing. Most of the questions, most of the revision, it prepared everything in my mind. So I'm so glad for that.
Thank you
So
so very
Dr.
much.
Lina, do you suggest the new students who are coming and preparing for MRCOG, do you suggest other students also that last minute revision, how important it is? And last month,
Yes,
actually the last week,
sure.
how important it is to revise this way. So if you have some words about it, because a lot of new students are joining this session, and after this session completes, they will get the recording also. So I just want a guidance from the students who have done the exam. So what structure you suggest to the new students who will join the preparation of MRCOG-1?
Yes, sure. For sure, of course, they have to prepare as early as possible. And the last minute workshop is very beneficial. It will benefit them so much. It's very important. And even for the concepts, it will be fixed for the correct knowledge and everything. So it's very beneficial for them. Better to join as early as possible.
That's great, Dr. Lina. Congratulations again, and I'm so happy on your success.
Thank you,
so
thank you,
Thank you so very much,
Thank you
Dr.
so much.
Lina. Thank you. Congratulations again. So, Dr. Mavish, we have our brilliant student, Dr. Shapreen. Hi, Dr. Shapreen. How are you doing?
Hi, everyone. I am so happy. I'm ecstatic. I really want to thank MedExam because I was clueless. I wouldn't say clueless, but I was kind of on the hopeless situation initially when I joined.
I can feel your smile, Dr. Shabreen. I can feel your smile on your face.
I don't know, you understand, right? So, because I was recently talking to Dr. Mavish and I was telling I don't know, I don't remember how I performed because I don't remember much. Once the exam is done, it's done. I don't remember the questions. I don't remember anything. And I was remembering, like, even during solving the questions, I was remembering Dr. Helmi's lectures, Dr. Desiree's lectures, and Dr. Mavish's lectures. And I was thinking, like all these questions which came in the exam, and I was remembering that similar point in the exam, right? Because I was remembering the lecture, even the PPT, the page of that PPT I was remembering. And I was like, okay, it came from there. Oh, it came from this place. Oh, it came from that place during the exam. But the moment the exam got over, it was like, poof, it just, it just went. But, like,
Actually, the choice of words by Dr. Shabreen is always very good, and she is explaining this thing. I guess the other students of MedExam, they experience the same situation.
yes,
Because when
yes,
they take the
true,
exam and
true.
they come back home, they tell us that they were quite familiar with the questions and they were quite familiar with the topics actually. See, we are not leaking the RCOG papers here. We are just making them prepare all the important topics and all the important points and the past papers also. And also the
Yes.
concept building. What I have
Yes,
seen
yes.
that concept building in clearing this MRCOG-1 is very important. So when
Yes.
you are getting the live session, and as you must remember the physiology part by Dr. Helmi. So if
Yes,
someone
true.
is sitting and taking the session, and after that the physiology is like unforgettable for the whole life. It
Yes,
happened to
yes,
me
that's
as
very
well.
true.
So I'm actually sharing my experience when I played the lecture, and after that it was like a lifetime knowledge for me. So concept building is very important part of
That is
MedExam
true.
theme for giving the education, because other
Yes,
than
that is
that, if we make you prepare the questions only, and if we make you prepare the keys only, that's not the correct way for preparing this international and highly prestigious exam. So
Yes,
very
yes.
congratulations, Dr. Shabreen.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you so much.
Again,
And
congratulations, Dr.
I
Shabreen.
also want to like mention this one particular thing. Like we had this Facebook study group, and like we had not just like, our mentors always helped us, like at every single point of time. I'm talking about like our colleagues, like they had, even it would just be like a minute or not even a second of posting a question, and you would have like a huge group of colleagues answering, having discussions, and it was very lively session. I think even Dr. Mahesh will agree, and even Dr. Helmi will definitely agree with
I
me,
do.
saying that the discussions were very lively, and a lot of concepts became clear, even if they were like incomplete questions which didn't have really an origin of the question nor had the proper format of a question, but the concept of the question and I think the topic of the question was very well discussed. Especially during the last moment, we have micro and
During the
patho
last moment,
revisions
yes.
and pharmac revisions, and
Sometimes
it was like very nice.
when you used to open the group after some activity
Yeah.
of my day, and I used to see the discussion has already been done and students have got the answer already, and I was just reading the comments and I was feeling like these are the real students, and they will definitely clear the exam with very good scores. Actually, the platform are provided. The group
Yes, yes,
study
that's true.
is
That's
actually
true.
the key for clearing out these post-graduation exams. If we provide individual care to every person, and we don't let them interact in the group, I don't think that the passing percentage of med exam would be so high. It's actually very high because we provide them an interaction platform where if one person is not getting time to interact with others, but he is seeing other students studying so well, and he is reading the answers, and he is making he's seeing that other students are making time for interaction in the group. So he will definitely get motivated, and he will definitely don't get lost. So
Yeah.
the group study is a big
Yes,
thing.
yes. I would like to, welcome Dr. Zaib. She's here. She's joining our session.
Oh,
She's
hello,
one of the
Dr. Zain.
establishers. Actually,
No, one of the oldest student of
she's one of
Medic.
One of very
she's
senior
one of the
mentor of
establishers
MedExam.
of part one,
Welcome, Dr. Zaid.
and we used to cooperate together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we have
exactly. I
Yeah,
remember the
man.
yeah,
days.
exactly.
Yes.
We have our CEO
Remember
with
the
us,
days.
Dr. Sir Hassan as well. Hi, Dr. Hassan. And Sir
Oh
Hassan is
wow, that's
there.
great.
Oh,
Hi, sir.
mashallah.
Assalamu alaikum,
Hi,
everyone.
Dr.
So
Hassan.
I'm
Welcome.
right on time.
Welcome, Sir
Yeah,
Hassan.
exactly. So we have got 90%, like we have 4 students who got 90% above marks.
Mashallah,
Top
And
very
Yeah,
actually,
good.
I've
we are
seen
collecting the
I've seen
scores.
the
We
results.
are in process. We are collecting the scores. So other students they might open the course later, and we could have more 90% students.
Yeah, brilliant,
Inshallah,
brilliant,
inshallah. I'm very
brilliant.
much positive and very well done, Dr. Helmi, Dr. Mahvish, Dr. Zaib, and Dr. Desri, and along with the backend team who has been working in this. It's been really an amazing response this time for MRCOG-1. So much high percentages. It's really overwhelming. So whenever I see such high scores and people are passing exams through our courses, so I recall myself 5 years back when everything was started with the same concept to help people so that we can lessen their stress of life and they can focus more on the patients. So really happy for today's success.
Exactly. So I just wanted
Yeah.
to add one thing where the candidates were saying that how to do how to go about the part 2. So I would suggest to all of you guys that don't take a break, okay? Because you are in the same momentum. You can start your studies right away, and the plan for January, at least if you get the slot, so go for that. Otherwise, the July exam is already there. So this way or that way, you have to write exam, and trust me, the MRCOG2 is so extensive. So you have to study, and you have to study hard, because syllabus is going to be kind of the huge and little bit the more tricky than part 1. So start the studying. After taking the break from your celebrations and all, so start studying. Okay. So don't take long breaks. Don't take the huge breaks. In fact, okay. So you just need to be on your toes from now onwards. And whenever you think that you are ready, so just to go for it. And it's better to, because these days, because of the seats and everything, so many things are there. Okay. Well, Mustafa, let me tell you that there is no book, my dear. Okay. So all you have to do is that you have to do guidelines. I will take a session on part 2 in coming week. So don't be the kind of afraid of that, the how part 2 is going to be. We will try to guide you guys, okay, step by step. So don't worry about it. So in terms of book, there is no particular book. You just have to do the guidelines, okay? RCOG guideline, NICE guidelines, and some of the other guidelines as well. So don't worry, we as a MedExam team, we are with you, and hopefully we will be with you till you become MRCOG. Okay. So all the very best, everyone. Congratulations, congratulations, Dr. Helmi, our lead mentor for part 1, Dr. Mehvesh, Dr. Dizri, Dr.
Thank you, Dr.
Ramya,
Zay.
and backend team,
Thank you, Dr.
And
Zaid.
seriously, being the you can say the founding mentor of part 1, so I literally feel overwhelmed whenever a part 1 candidate passed the exam. So I literally feel that I have again passed this exam. So I remember the
Yes, of
feeling when we
course.
started this med exam back in 2016, and I was the only one. Then Dr. Helmi joined me. Then the later Dr. Disri came, and now Dr. The legacy goes on. So I'm very happy, and
Yes.
I'm super overwhelmed at the moment. And this is such a brilliant score. I must comment on you, Dr. Helmi, that I'm sure you must have organized this course very well as a lead mentor. So it's really commendable. Thank you so
So
much.
well,
Yeah.
Dr.
Yes,
Zaid,
thank you, sir.
it becomes very easy for students to understand very difficult topics, and
Hmm.
all the major topics are related to Dr. Helmi, and students can evidence this thing, that the
Exactly,
style of delivering the concept is, he makes the concept very easy for students to
exactly.
understand,
And trust
and
me,
they perform
students,
in the exam so well.
like Dr. Mavish was saying, the making concept is very clear. Trust me, the concepts you will make at part 1 are not going to leave you till you become MRCOG, because the same labor mechanism you study in the part 1, the same labor mechanism you are going to rehearse in part 3 when you are going to have your clinicals exam. Trust me. And I'm sure Dr. Helmi will agree with me, because we have been through part
Yes.
this and that.
Yes, of course. Yes,
And
of
we are
course.
not,
Yeah.
we're not forgetting the wonderful workshop by Dr. Desi on biostatistics. That's the
Exactly,
main
exactly.
cause of anxiety
Biostatistics.
and worry for the students. The biostatistics, the name of the subjects make the student so anxious that I can tell you. I was a student sometime before, and I can also relate to this, that biostatistics is actually a difficult subject for
It's
medical
a
students.
nightmare,
And
in
Dr.
fact.
Desiree,
It's a nightmare,
yes,
in
it's a
fact.
nightmare. And the workshop by Dr. Desiree
Yes.
make it possible for the students to
And
clear
the
the
work you
question.
do, Mehvish, it's superb. It's awesome. Okay.
Thank you
Being
so
available
much, ma'am.
24/7 is not even, the easy thing. And keeping in
I'm
view of
actually
your
inspired
job,
by
your
you.
responsibility.
I'm actually inspired
Thank you.
by
Thank you so much. I'm
lead
really honored.
mentors.
And
mentors.
at the moment, I'm seriously very happy, and genuinely I congratulate all the candidates who have been, this through this difficult journey. So it's just first step, okay? So just focus on the goal, not the journey, not the destination, okay? Not the journey. Focus on the destination, okay? So your goal should be becoming MRCOG. It's not going to be easy, okay? Don't think that things are going to be easy and things are going to be the kind of you can say, like, part one, because part one is very conceptual, okay? Because things are quite the straightforward, and you just have to study. If you have to study anatomy, you have to study anatomy. If you have to study genetics, you have to study genetics. Part two is going to be more over the clinical as well as your conceptual from the part one, okay? And part three is going to be whatever you do in your real life, okay? Whatever you do in real life, keeping in view of part one and part two studies. So I'm sure you must have the good concepts by now. So just take the short break, celebrate well. This is your time, and it really calls for the huge celebration this way or that way. Okay, so all the very best everyone for the next part, and congratulations team once again.
Dr.
Thank you
Zaid,
so very
one
much,
question
Dr.
Thank you,
which
Dr.
is
Zaid.
asked by one question which is asked by a lot of students, and that if they are unable to study for long hours for part two, actually, because when they clear part one, in their minds they start planning for part two, and this is the question which is asked by a lot of students, that if they are unable to study for long hours and they are following the guidelines in the hospitals where they work, so will this thing save their exam? What is your comment on this?
I must say that if your concepts are the strong from the part one, and if you will start studying from your the provided guidance, okay. For example, I am a lead mentor of part two, okay. So if I'm telling you guys something, so of course it's going to be out of my the own experience of part two, because I have failed the part two once, and then I passed with the brilliant score, okay. So this way or that way, of course, you get to know about so much of the one exam. And by far, the been teaching for like 6 years now. So of course, if I'm guiding somebody that, okay, look, you have to the focus on this step rather than the part of the syllabus. So I'm sure that is going to have the proper weightage. For the long hours, I understand that everybody works, okay. Me, I was working when I was the studying for part two. Dr. Helmi was full-time working, okay. But see, we all did it, okay. It all needs your persistence. It all need perseverance. It all need focused and guided study, okay. Because syllabus is kind of huge. So what you need to do is that you have to be focused. You have to just start from the scratch. If you, of course, you have to start from the scratch, but follow the the recommended guidelines, follow the recommended syllabus. Don't go here and there, because I know being a doctor, we all are kind of the eager to learn. Everybody wants to I mean, it's so tempting to see so much of the books, and so many books around, so many guidelines around. But the recommendation is that always first cover your green top guidelines, nice guideline. All are freely available from the the websites, okay, RCOG websites, and the nice website. If something is not there, okay, join our part two guide groups. Everything is freely available on our file section, okay. For the
Okay, ma'am,
long hours.
you and Dr. Helmi are definitely the great inspiration for all the students. So, but you were saying that all the students need a good guidance for part two.
Good
And other thing
guidance, yes.
which I can relate as being a part of MedExam team, I know that I'm not saying you have summarized the guidelines so well that if somebody has not got the long hours for study,
Yes.
what they can do, they can read the summaries, they can follow the
Summaries,
groups,
yes,
and they can take
yes.
help from the mentors. And this is all
Exactly.
they need to clear the exam in
Exactly,
short period of
exactly.
time.
In short period of time, and follow recommended the advices, okay. So don't read the so many the kind of you can say books or guidelines for one topic, because and hopefully we will arrange the part two session in coming week, so things are going to be clear, okay, inshallah. So yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much, Dr.
Thank you, ma'am.
I want to
Congratulations
add
to
one point
everyone.
here.
Yeah, please
So I
share.
want to add one point here. So for MRCG Part 2, as Dr. Zaib already explained, that the overall the curriculum is very much extensive. So we will suggest students to join the course with little more time in hand. If anybody is even planning for July, they can just send us a message, and we are very flexible enough. We can give you the access, and we can guide you, and you can do a self-study in the start. And as soon as the live classes will start, you will be, pretty much prepared for the live sessions. And once you do the live sessions, then the exams, and at the end of the workshop, then definitely there is no way that you won't be able to clear it. You will gonna hit the exam in the very first attempt. But
Definitely.
if
And Sir
you if
Hassan,
you're
already a
saying
lot
in
of
three
students are
months,
following this
yeah,
structure already. The July
Yeah.
students, they are preparing already like this, and they will take the exam in next year's July exam. But they are preparing
Yeah.
this way, and now they feel that they can clear the exam. They are positive and hopeful about part 2.
That's very
Yeah,
Actually,
great.
especially for
yeah,
the
I
part
wanted
two.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, actually, sir and Dr. Mavish, I wanted to add one point that my backend team just told me that 10 of the students from part 1, they have already joined us for part 2 July batch. So
Sure,
I
sure.
just,
Go ahead.
Wow.
yeah,
That's
I just
that's
wanted to tell
great.
them, yeah, I wanted to tell the part 1 students that they can right now join us for the part 2 as well. So definitely Dr. Zaib, Dr. Hassan, Dr. Pradnya, they will gonna help them for part 2 July exams, because for now students are asking us, shall we join now and when we can join. So just as Dr. Zaib explained very well, they can join us for the July batch, right, Dr. Zaib?
Yes, yes, yes. In fact, you can, I mean, it's better not to waste time. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever your plan is, start right away. Okay. Don't linger along. Don't take things, in the long run. Okay. Don't drag, this MRCOG. Just get over with it. Okay. So it's just,
Because
the kind of the matter of 1 year more, not more than that, the part 2,
because
and right after
concepts are
part 2.
fresh in their mind, right?
Exactly. Concepts are fresh. They know, how to, the execute later on, the how to implement that anatomy, pathology,
Yeah.
biochemistry into the guidelines. And then, of course, like I told you earlier, that in part 3, you will come back again to your basics. Okay. So, but of
Yeah.
course, that is going to be a clinical type of exam. So start
Dr. Zaib,
start now. Yeah. Yes,
Dr. Zip,
sweetheart.
we are being joined by some M2 students as well, and they were so eager to,
Oh,
I guess Dr.
yes.
Subhas is there. So
Hi,
please,
Dr.
if there
Subha.
are part 2 students, yeah, sure.
oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's great.
Let's
Hi,
take,
Subhashri. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, Dr. Zaib. How are you? Thank you for your,
Congratulations.
thank you, Dr. Zaib. It was of great and immense help from all of you people. Really managing the family, I had to compromise my kids, my husband so much for preparing for this exam. But then with all your support, we could do it. Thank you so much,
Wow,
team.
that's
Thank
really
you.
amazing, Subhashini. That's really
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you.
Very good, very good.
And I really pray for the others who didn't do it. And definitely, this is actually my second attempt. It's my second attempt. First attempt, I did not get any guidance from people. It was my own preparation. But this time, under your guidance, it was of immense help. And I really request all people to have some kind of mentorship when we start preparing for the exam. So it really helps a lot.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Subhashini.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
thank
Thank you,
you.
Dr. Zaid.
Congratulations again. So, Dr. Zaib, we
Thank
have
you.
so many more students. Dr. Somya, we have.
Yes.
Hi,
Hi,
Dr.
Soumya.
Somya. I guess there is some internet issues from her side. So we have Dr. Ryan as well. Ryan, I guess I'm pronouncing the same, like I'm pronouncing right. Dr. Zaib can tell us better.
Yes.
Dr. Zip is not Arabian, but I can say that you are pronouncing it quite correct. It's Dr.
Yeah, I
Ryan.
guess he was waiting for us since long. So because we have so many students, so we couldn't get the time. So we have many more other students. So before proceeding further, I just wanted to ask Sir Hassan that how he is feeling. Like it was his idea of like helping the struggling doctors. So Sir Hassan, can you please share your feelings with us?
Yes, Mafia, it's a great feeling, to be honest. And it's been a long journey now. We started in 2016. I still remember 32 students we had, and Dr. Zaib and me. Even the day I was designing the whole course, and just to tell you one thing, at that time there were no as such concept of online courses.
Online
So
courses.
we were the kind of pioneers who have designed the courses, and definitely then people later on replicated that. It's good.
Yeah,
It's good to have
replicated,
many
I would
people here.
say.
Yeah. So it's good to have more people in the industry, in this industry. But I just want to say one thing, that there has been now a very mushroom growth. So everybody who is doing MRCOG, he is thinking to start it as a business and to start teaching people. So see, if anybody will do it in a haste without preparation, then of course they will give a bad experience to that student, and ultimately that student and other students will think same about others, that this online teaching is just rubbish and all. So that's a bit dilemma of it. But if anybody who is doing it with the intention of helping others, so definitely it's going to work. I always feel happy, and the main thing is that I still remember we only started with MRCG Part 1. So at that time, when people passed the exam, they asked, okay, what now? We also need the guidance for MRCG Part 2. And then I said, yes, we have to do something about them. At that time, we did not have the faculty and all. Gradually, we made the faculty of Part 2 and then ultimately Part 3. So yes, it is a very good feeling, and now we are, just expanding beyond MRCOG as well. We are trying to help MRCP, MRCS, and the PLAB candidates as well. So we have started our activities. So definitely, it's a good feeling, and somehow the MedExamExpert is now in my blood.
Yeah, I
I
can say
can't go
that.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Mr. Hassan has dedicated his whole life for the sake of MedExam, and he is spending day and
yeah,
night hard working. And
yeah.
he
He's
has a
working day
major
and night
role.
for the students.
He's
I'm the
working day
witness
and night
that
for the
I'm working
students.
with him. So I can feel that how he's feeling now. His dream is is near to success, and okay. Before that, proceeding further, we have Dr. Jyoti with us. Hi, Dr. Jyoti. Hello.
I was actually missing Dr. Jyoti. She was having some internet issues, and I hope
Yeah,
these are resolved
she has
now.
joined.
She's with us.
Hi, doctor. How you doing?
Congratulations, Jyoti. I'm very happy on your success.
Thank you so much. And the credit goes to your team. They helped him along during the stress period.
Congratulations, Jyoti.
I just want to know, Dr. Jyoti, your percentage, please.
Mine is less than expected, but it is 81%.
Oh,
Wow,
really? That's
great.
very
Is
good, Dr.
it less
Jyoti.
than
Great.
expected? No, it's very good. Okay, it's very good.
It's
No,
really good.
after
Yeah.
exam, during exam, I was confident with 90%, but I did some very silly mistakes, which I realized even after completion of the exam that I did around 20 questions, which I already knew, but I'm happy with the results.
That's very good. Okay, Dr. Jyoti, I just want to ask one more thing, that how was your journey till the exam? I would just want to ask that how was your experience in the study group? How was the mentors and your obviously your moderator, Dr. Mavish? Can you please explain your journey a little bit?
Yeah, initially I joined this course when almost major subjects were done. I joined this course late, I think around 1.5 months back. But
Oh, really?
Dr. Navish guided me to complete all the sessions which were done initially. They guided me a lot during that period. But I was able to complete my syllabus in, I think, 2 months.
That's really nice.
That's great. That's an
Yeah, you
inspiration
made
for
us
other
proud,
students
actually.
also.
Yeah.
That dedicated months. Actually, the quality of the preparation is actually important, not the timings. The months, the number of months, it doesn't matter, but the quality of your study.
I read only live lectures and the questions that were done on study group. and a little bit of Oxford, not much of Oxford. I don't find time to study that. But live lectures I have gone through twice, I think, live
So
lectures.
for part two, Jyoti, actually for part two, this is again will be your problem that you cannot study for the long hours. And we were discussing that for part two, you also don't have to read the books. You will only read the things given on the website, and you will only follow the advices given in the study groups. And that's all you need to clear this difficult exam. So I just hope that
Exactly.
you start preparing for this part, the next part of your exam, quite
Yeah.
sooner.
So
Okay.
I just
Congratulations again.
congratulations again, Dr. Zeb. I just wanted to add one thing. I have so far what I have seen that many of our students are just all of them have got 80% above marks. So I'm just
That's
amazed
brilliant.
that yeah, all of them like they have got 80% above marks, and I'm just surprised that how much dedicated they are, how much hardworking they are. So even the
Exactly.
course was, yeah, they all are just saying that the course is designed so well, even part two as well. So we have Dr. There is another doctor who have just joined us. So I'll just take her in a bit. So I just wanted to ask Dr. Zaid that what do you recommend? Like what was the best point of our course? Because mostly students are asking that, please tell us that. I guess I just wanted to add one thing. What time you suggest for part two? Because many of the past students are asking that this is the question repeatedly we are receiving, that when we can join part two, especially the July batch. Can we give exams in the July batch? So would you please?
Actually, I think they will be eligible for July batch, as far as the I know. Okay, because and on the other hand, if somebody wants to aim for it, so first of all, they have to send expression of interest. Okay, if that
Okay.
is okay, then of course they will get the emails for the Pearson View Center and all. And before that, let me tell you that the plan for part two very wisely. Okay, and because
Okay.
I mean, immature attempt is never good, because the part two syllabus is quite huge, and immature attempt is never good, because if you fail this exam by the any means, so of course it's not going to give you any kind of benefit. But start preparing from now onwards. Okay, it doesn't mean that you will book the exam and then you will start studying. Mark my words, even when you will enter into that ocean of this part two, you will they remember my words that okay, Dr. Zev was right, that I mean, somehow it is doable in 3 months. Okay, it's not like that it's not, but you have to give at least 12 hours study, dedicated study in a day. Okay, every day without any break. You don't have to see for the Christmas Eve, you don't have to look for the New Year celebrations, then you don't have to look for the parties and birthdays and weddings and all. Okay, then it should be very much dedicated for the exam. Okay, so then and on top of the one should not be working. If somebody is working, then I'm afraid, I mean, the 3 months is not enough. Okay, at least the more or less you need 5 to 6 months study. And if you are working full hour, the full time, then of course the 6 months study is enough. All right, and but start studying from the now onwards. Whenever you feel that you are ready to take a kickstart, okay, start it up. So don't linger along of this, that okay, once I will fill the form and then I will start studying. Trust me, it's not going to help. It's not going to work at all. Okay.
Okay, thank you so very much. So Dr. Zev,
Welcome,
Dr.
Afia.
Desri has joined us. So she is also a senior mentor of us. Hi, Dr. Desri, can you hear me?
Hi, Desiree.
I guess there is some internet issue on Dr. Desri's side. So we have some more students, Dr. Zev. Dr. Rahila is with us. Hi, Dr. Rahila. Dr. Safia is with us as well. Hi, Dr. Safia, can you please hear me? I guess.
Again, congratulations, everyone, and all the very best, Team MedExam. Okay, and of course, the
It's a
credit goes to
wonderful
all
result.
students and the mentors. I mean, nonetheless, I mean, it cannot be possible without the focused guidance. And yes, let me address one more question, Mafia. You asked that what is the best strategy to study? Okay,
Yeah,
so best
exactly.
strategy to study is, of course, to study syllabus yourself, and then take help from the mentors and stay focused. Okay, and initially at least you have to give roughly 2 to 3 hours every day and close to exam, at least, the more than that. And even, I must say that, because I can just, give my example. So when I was studying, so I used to study for like, straight 8 to 10 hours a day, okay, after my work and everything. So of course, you have to take out time because the part 2 syllabus is so huge.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Thank you so very much, Dr. Zaid. Thank you
Welcome.
for your
Welcome.
So I guess there is some issue on Dr. Desri side. She will join us in a minute again. So Dr. Mavish have to go. So Dr. Mavish, thank you so very much for your efforts. And I can say that our all mentors are wonderful, including Dr. Zaid, Dr. Helmi, Dr. Desri, Dr. Mavish. So Dr. Sir Hassan, can you please say something to our wonderful mentors because they worked so hard. In fact, Dr. Helmi just came from his work and he was super busy, but he came just for his students.
Yes, 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 yes. I
I can
can say one
understand.
word. I can say
Yeah.
just one word that we have been blessed to have such a competent and hardworking mentors. Everybody is like family here with me.
Exactly.
Dr. Zaid, Dr.
Thank you
Helmi,
so
Dr.
much.
Hassan,
Thank you so much, Sir
and Dr.
Hassan.
Mavish. And believe me, sometimes I really think that everybody is working on the same agenda. I'm not pushing everyone on the daily basis to work on the same aim and theme. So this is just a blessing from Allah Ta'ala so that we have everybody on the same page and we are just helping more and more people. I just want to say thank you, and thank you so
Thank you
much
so much,
for
sir, for
helping
providing
others.
us such platform. Otherwise,
Yes,
we cannot
the
showcase our,
people are
the
hardworking, but they don't find appropriate platform
good.
for showing
Exactly.
their skills and for polishing their skills. But Sir Hassan has provided us a wonderful platform where we
Exactly.
can interact so well and we make other students prepare exams so well. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, MedExam team and backend team, everyone, Mafia, Anam.
Thank
I mean, of course, we cannot work without you guys, and of course, we cannot, do anything without you guys. All the time we are texting, all the time we
Thank
are
you so
asking
much.
for help. So thank you so much. Thank you so much,
We are
everyone.
always
Many
there.
Actually,
Thank
the
you
congratulations to
so
most
all
much.
mentors.
annoying person would be me for the backend team because I'm all the time. There is no minute in the day or the night when I'm not just poking them and telling them that do this thing for me. I want help. I want help in this. I want help in this. So I think I'm the most annoying person for them. No, we just talk and stay. We just live like friends. I don't feel like I'm working with somebody who is living so far and they are staying and working in another city. I'm living in another city, but we just work like a family. And
Exactly.
this is the essence of getting the good results also, that the backend team has very good connections with all the mentors and the moderators. Thank you
Yes,
so much,
exactly.
everyone
No
who
words
is the
about
part
it.
of our
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so very much, Dr. Zaid, Dr. Mavish, for the wonderful words. Actually, I just wanted to say my backend team is really, really, they are so good. They're working like 24/7, just Sir Hassan is doing. So I just wanted to name them just to appreciate them that they help us a lot. Like day and night, they're working. Sabah, Asma, Anam, Yavar,
Yes.
Mugira, Fatma, they all are doing very great. They are just 24/7, they are available to help the students, to the mentors. Thank you so very much. They have a huge part in
Yes,
the
thank
success
you.
of
Thank you
the
so
students.
much.
Yeah, and including Asma too. Thank you so very much, everybody.
Yes,
So
thank
I
you
guess
so much
We're
everyone in
not
the
we're not
backend team.
forgetting to mention Mafia here. Mafia is
thank you so
actually
much.
leading them all. So she is a big support for us. Thank you, Mafia. A big
Thank you
thank
so
you
very
from
much.
my side.
Thank you
Yes.
so very much,
I
Dr.
always
Mavish.
call Mafia the brilliant manager. Yes.
Indeed,
Thank
she
you so
is.
very much.
Yes.
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 Thank
Thank
you
you so
so very
much
much,
for
Dr. Helmi, for
organizing
your
this.
kind words.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye bye, everyone.
Once
Thank you so
again,
much. And
congratulations, everyone. Part
congratulations,
one.
everyone.
Yeah, congratulations, part one, part two students. We'll see you soon again. And I want to congratulate all of them from Dr. Desri's side too, because she is there is some internet issue on her side. So I want to congratulate all of you from Dr. Desri's side. Congratulations, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Dr.
Congratulations.
Z- Yeah, actually, we have Dr. Rifat. She wanted to say something again. Dr. Rifat, can you hear me? Hello, Dr. Rifat, can you hear me? Okay, we will just, Dr. Nahida passed 2 for M1. So we will just come back again with another session. Thank you so very much, everybody. Goodbye.